Hey everyone, it's your boy Aaron at the Fire Within Fitness. I just want to freestyle some random thoughts about authenticity and a current mastermind. Authenticity is speaking to you the same way I speak to me. That's how I defined it. No filter, all off, guns blazing. And there is also a mastermind that was created recently called All In. And the way that it runs is by a torch passing of coaches. We pass the torch daily, and someone else coaches daily. It's no one person that shines. Everyone gets a chance to shine. Today was my day to coach the mastermind call, and I read from a book called 177 Mental Toughness Secrets of the World Class. Notice that, world class. This is what we want to adopt. Not poverty class, not working class, not middle class, not upper class, world class. It's a whole different approach to living because the world class lives by spirit and the upper class mostly lives by ego. And I could see it in the way that they compete instead of trying to create. This book is just filled with gold mines, gem after gem. And I have to thank hats off to Wes Watson because he's a gold mine of gems and diamonds. He just he's took quotes, applied them to his life. This is why he resonated with me. When I first started listening to him, I'm like, damn, what did he just say? Running for the pen and paper, writing down the quotes. The one that really resonated with me is the world's not as it is. The world is as you are. Your internal world shaped by your views, your beliefs, your values. What do you find virtuous? Your internal world. And so another thing Wes Watson said that made a profound effect on me is it's all internal work. While you're doing some other bullshit thing that you could care less about, you can make it internal work by strengthening your will or your other higher faculties, which is, I made an acronym for it, WIPRIM. So it's will, intentions, perceptions, reason, imagination, and memory. Memory is definitely a higher faculty because when you meet someone like Harry Lorraine or learn about him, he has trained his memory to be one of these higher faculties. So what he did was he would remember 500 people's first and last names, even right down to what they were wearing, and then forget their names, and then do a show later on that night and remember 500 more people's first and last names. And that is an amazing feat of memory. And so I created a lot of magic tricks using memory. One of them is a memorized deck of playing cards. You can do amazing things with it. Damn, maybe I shouldn't have just tipped my hat, but it's no secret. It's amazing. The stuff you could do with it is mind-blowing and amazing. I mean, I've only had to see the look of astonishment on dozens of people's faces to know that it works. you know, um, but all in. It's our mastermind where we go, we meet in the morning, we have a 2-hour mastermind, and then about an hour of exercise, burpees mainly. That's the main ingredient of our mastermind. And then a mini mastermind after. And today we actually did the burpees an hour earlier to, be high vibing for the mastermind and to intentionally make it better. And people come and go, and me and one of the guys on the mastermind, kid, he's younger, I'm older, uh, you know, but I've been saying the crazy feats I want to accomplish this year. And I don't care if I put it out there because it only solidifies the fact that I have to at least try. I could fail, but there is no failure if you don't try. That's just losing, my eyes. So I want to do David Goggins' 4x4x48 challenge, which is 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours, which is 48 miles in 48 hours. Another one is I want to do the whole presidential range up in New Hampshire, 13 mountains, 13 different presidents' names have those mountains. And I also wanted to, my knee is kind of messed up, but I've been running the last couple of days and it's doing better. 14 miles the last 2 days. It's all right. And a half ultra marathon, which is 50 miles in one go. And I think that is doable. I think I could have pulled it off this year, actually. And then my knee happened, so, you know, it's back to the drawing board on that. But definitely looking forward to getting it back 100% because, you know, it's necessary to running. The burpees are great, though. We do a whole lot of variations of burpees. Navy SEALs, bodybuilders, double up, 3 pump, 4 pump, 5 pump. Just make it hard. Then we do a deck of cards. And I've been using, because I practiced magic for so long, I know the meanings behind all the cards. And so I know that positive energy creates energy. So when I exercise, I just tell myself it's time to get really positive because negativity consumes energy, but positivity creates energy. So I make it intentional and be as positive as humanly possible, naming the cards. The Ace through 10 is the roads to self-mastery, the Royal Arcana, the Jack, Queen, King. Oh shit, gotta run. And the Princess are the 16 cards of self-mastery, and then the 22 major arcana, the Fool, the Magician, the High Priestess, the Emperor, all these cards, the Tower, the Wheel of Fortune, the Moon, the Sun, the Universe, all these cards are universal laws and the principles of them. The number one card in the tarot is the law of correspondence. As above, so below, as within, so without. And I love that the first unit, the law of correspondence is etched into this number one, the Magician in the tarot, because all of the cards correspond to each other, just like all the universal laws and the principles behind them. The universal laws are the foundation, and then the principles are the structure that you build upon. Principles are unchanging. So I think I heard a quote, where policies are many and principles are few. Policies always change, but principles never do. Really like that quote. And that's another reason why I really liked Wes Watson. He was just full of quote after quote after quote. You know, I struggled with addiction, and one thing that was really like a slap in the face was humans are the only animals whose desires increase the more they are fed. If you want to stop a bad habit, stop feeding that animal. All right, that's enough for me. Get some!